Welcome back, folks. Let's replay Deus Ex. When last we left off, our mission's gone very well indeed. We were able to find and recover all the missing barrels of ambrosia, and we also found one Lebedev on his personal jet. And you're still here. I thought that after all the UNATCO troopers arrived that you'd vanish, but no. Here you remain, giving the player another opportunity to buy the things that you have to sell. This is good because once you leave the airfield, you never come back, so the game giving you multiple opportunities, that's a nice touch. When we got to one Lebedev, he wasn't armed and he surrendered immediately, believing that UNATCO protocol would protect him as a prisoner. Unfortunately, he didn't get the memo on what we did to Leo Gold, and when Anna arrived and told us to kill him, we didn't hesitate. The only thing that puts a dampener on this otherwise very successful operation is the revelation that Paul Denton is working with the NSF. He was actively trying to get the ambrosia out of the country, and he didn't launch the raid on the NSF warehouse for that very reason. Has he been working for the NSF since the beginning of the game? He probably has, and when we encounter him next time, I'm sure our orders are going to be to kill him rather than to talk to him. But that's in the future. As for now, we need to head back to UNATCO HQ and report on a mission completed to Maleta.
All clear, sir.
Marvellous. I sort of gathered that by the fact that we weren't getting shot at, but it's always good to know.
We've disabled the security grid.
That's even better. If you wanted to go to the places like the ones guarded by the turrets, now's a good time, especially considering that there are no active NSF troopers at this point.
Agent Herman is on his way.
Correction, Agent Herman is already here, waiting by the helipad.
This area is secure.
That it is. Again, I know that because we're not getting shot at.
I heard you got Lebedev. Way to go.
Now that is a piece of dialogue I've never heard before, because this is the first time that I've ever shot Lebedev myself. Normally I either kill Anna, or Anna will do it if you keep talking to Lebedev and she's still around.
There's a chopper waiting at the helipad.
Good to know. Anything else?
We've disabled the security grid.
No, I don't think there is. Come along, Ben. We have to get to Jock and return to UNATCO HQ. Just have to put you here, press the button, and then walk through here. And I've no idea why we appeared in the air, but we did. Now let's open this up again and take a quick shortcut going this way. And Ben appears to be gone. Has Ben fallen down here? No, Ben hasn't fallen down here. Okay, somehow Ben has managed to phase through the world and disappear. But I'm just going to presume that he activated his own augmentations and is now invisible, making his way back to the helicopter. We'll meet up back at HQ. Anything different that you're going to say?
All clear, sir.
No, there isn't. Let's get out of here. Now, if you left any NSF troopers active, that is, not unconscious, they'd be dead by now. And we don't need the key for this because this is unlocked already. Brilliant. Let's get to that helipad. We just have to make our way past all of these shipping containers, and I believe it's just over here. Yes, it is. This area seems quite a bit larger when you're trying to get past all of the robots and all the NSF troopers, but really, you can quite quickly get to where you need to go. As for Herman, he's just going to walk around until we get close enough, whereupon a conversation will begin.
Mandoli has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of the airport.
Standard procedure, it appears. I'm sure we can count on you.
I want to be the one to execute Lebedev.
Some bad news. I already took him out.
Yes, of course. Congratulations, Agent.
Hey, about my brother.
A shame that we have to track down and kill one of our most advanced agents. At least we have one of you left.
Don't you think we should give Paul a chance to explain himself? He's been with UNATCO for years.
Only one thing can happen when you break your oath to the Coalition.
Another slightly different piece of dialogue there, because we were the one that killed Lebedev.
I will be truthful. I have requested the assignment of the Paul Denton assassination.
Why doesn't that surprise me, Gunther?
Again, they ignore me. Again, they think they have a better punishment for a traitor than a shotgun to the head. I will do it myself, even if they say to get him alive.
To be fair, you're not the only one that disobeys orders around here.
I was the one who warned them a year ago not to trust Paul Denton.
You definitely do not trust nano-augmented agents. It makes sense that you'd say that.
Do not make the same mistakes as your brother.
That is most definitely a threat that he's giving us there. Also, he's walking this way and that constantly.
The helicopter is waiting.
That it is. Is there anything else that you're going to say?
Agent Navarre and I will handle it from here.
I'm sure you will.
Paul cannot hide from my infrared detectors.
He likely can't.
Do not make the same mistakes as your brother.
I won't. Let's get out of here. There is the helicopter, and I imagine the pilot is going to be Jock. Yep, Jock it is.
Gunther told me about Paul.
It's true. Paul's been working for the NSF.
This is gonna shake up the coalition, JC. I don't know if you realized how important your brother was.
Coalition will recover. I'm not so worried about the coalition.
UN officials will probably get involved. You'll have to keep your head down if you're gonna come through this in one piece. Sure you're ready to head back to base?
Jock is not joking about how important Paul is to the coalition. Paul was the first nano-augmented agent, and for this to happen is quite catastrophic. Manderley is not going to be happy. Loads of people are not going to be happy. We're going to find out just how unhappy when we move out.
I'm ready. Let's move out.
Get in.
I hope the chairs in that helicopter are comfy. They probably are, considering how long Jock flies for every day. I mean, he's been flying a lot already today. And here we are, back on Liberty Island. Let us go and check here before we decide to head into the building. Also, the music is the UNATCO music already. Now, there's a crowbar here, and I don't think there's anything around here. No, there's nothing around here this time. As for in here, let's have a look. 451. Ooh, there are goodies in here. We have some ammo, and some really valuable ammo. Sabot shells definitely worth going in there for. Let's head into the building proper. And talk to you two.
This area is off limits.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Sorry, Agent. Only authorized personnel.
I wonder how one becomes authorized for going in there.
I have to ask you to step away from the barricade.
I will do so in a moment.
Sorry, Agent. Only authorized personnel.
I'll do so now that we know there's no more dialogue.
Vanderlee's pleased that you followed orders. He wants to see you.
Another bit of changed dialogue. If you don't follow orders, he assures you that you shouldn't worry about it because Alex believes that you made the right decision. Also, this building is rated 6 stars. That's a really high rating, unless it's out of 10, but I don't think it is. Now the doors are closed this time round. Normally, they're open. Curious.
We got the news. Nobody really believes it.
I'm not surprised.
Too bad about Paul. Guess that goes to show we can't be too sure of anyone.
Well, what about me?
But I know you're different, JC. I remember from the academy.
Nice to know that you still believe in me, Lloyd.
You better get downstairs for a debriefing.
I better had, yeah. I don't think Manderley's going to be very happy about things, even though we did exceptionally well. Let's go. It's good to be back in UNATCO HQ. Also, we really need some health, but we're going to be getting health in a much more expedient way.
Manderley wants to see you. You know the drill.
Oh, that I do, Scott. Let's go in here and say hello to everyone. There's quite a lot of dialogue to be had in UNATCO HQ this time. After all, a lot has happened. There's dialogue here, for instance.
It's a question of who benefits society more.
But who decides that? You?
It's implicit.
I think Paul just had a soft spot for the plague victims.
Every human institution is like a pyramid. Those with ability are at the top. They're more important.
Maybe it's the foundation that's important. When the foundation's gone...
They make the decisions. They keep the machine running. Therefore, they must be protected first.
I'm not saying Paul was right.
It's basic tactics. Protect your command centers, your airstrips, your industrial zones.
It's just the rationing. Seems like the government could pay VersaLife to manufacture more.
Maybe they could. I wonder why they don't.
Hello, Agent Denton.
Hello! How are you?
Hi, JC.
Hey, how's it going? Don't mind me.
You're just kidding around, right?
Oh, no, I'm actually hacking into your computer. You don't mind, right? I doubt you do. There are no important emails anyway. Now, what's that over there? Well, that's ammunition that I do not need. Let's move on. And head over here, into this room, where there is a bioelectric cell, and nothing else that we really want. Okay, let's go down and head into our room. Ben's not here yet. I'm sure I'll find him out and about. We don't need that. We do want this, though. Beneath our desk is a recoil weapon mod, and that is super important to grab, because they're really useful to put on my shotgun. That means that the recoil is now at 0.3. It started at 0.5. That is a significant improvement. Now let's check our computer and see if we have any interesting emails. We only have one, from Alex. Come by my office. We need to talk about that last mission. In person, not infolink. Come by my office after you've been debriefed by Mandalay. Alex. That's slightly foreboding. I wonder what that's all about. Let's pop into here quickly and find Ben. Glad to see that you managed to get back. Are you filing your report already? I thought so. I'll come and retrieve you when we're going to have our debriefing. As for now, we're going to look at these and see that there are quite a few nice things in here. If you want some sniper rifle ammunition, you can get some for a single lockpick. Now, we have a fair amount of that, but we could always do with more. So I'm going to trade a lockpick for some ammunition, and also for that bioelectric cell. And those darts. The assault rifle ammunition is the only thing we can't grab. As for in here, there's one thing of importance, and that is that Jaime and Walton Simons are in this room. I wonder what they're doing here.
What kind of pain?
Behind the eyes, a sharp burning, almost electrical.
How's your bioelectric level?
It's always at 100%. I like to stay prepared.
That's probably it right there. Free radicals. You should charge your systems only when they've been significantly drained.
I wasn't informed of that.
It's a lot like an electric razor. If you leave it plugged in all the time, the battery loses its 0 point. Just watch your levels.
Interesting. Thanks, Doctor.
Let me know how it goes.
Intriguing. Let's say hello to Walton Simons. I'm sure he's forgiven us for what happened earlier. He may not have.
I saw you listening in. Yes, it's true. I have augmentations like yours.
Don't you work down in Washington?
Actually, I'm the director of FEMA.
Sounds like you wouldn't have much use for physical augmentations.
You underestimate the demands of my work. We deal with every sort of natural and unnatural disaster you can imagine.
But you're the director. You work behind a desk.
Am I behind a desk right now? No, I'm not. That's because we have a situation here in New York. I got to my position because I can fix things. You will see shortly, because as you have probably noticed yourself, this agency is broken and needs an overhaul.
That's ominous.
What do you mean by overhaul?
You will receive a memo in a few days. I am still collecting data.
UNATCO was very effective this evening. We recaptured the shipment.
You don't have to worry, Agent. It's the softer elements I am after.
Like who?
You're beginning to exceed your clearance. What are you? Angel OA?
Excuse my persistence. I'll wait for the memo.
Good. Carry on.
That hum there, by the way, that was from the vending machine. The softer elements of UNATCO. Where did that go? There was a public access information terminal there. It's gone.
I said no more questions.
Okay, no more questions. One more?
I have good reason to hold back the announcement.
I'm sure you do. Could you tell me what that is?
Dismissed, Agent.
I don't think you're gonna tell me, are you?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, you're still angry about when I interrupted that interrogation, aren't you?
Leave me alone.
Yes, you are. Let's talk to you.
Get everybody patched up?
Everybody except you. You look terrible.
I took a few hits this time. Nothing I can't treat myself.
Well, let me know if I can help. As usual, take what you need from the med center.
Thanks.
They just dropped off a few liters of the ambrosia you recovered, by the way.
Good work out there, Denton. I want you to know, we will not let your brother's activity cast its shadow on you.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for that. I just wish we'd found out sooner.
No harm done. We have you to take his place.
Is a few liters going to be enough?
Well, no one on staff's gonna catch Grey Dead this month.
I think his remark about you looking terrible is purely based on how much health you have, and we don't have that much health right now. We're not looking too great.
Paul said UNATCO uses the ambrosia supply to influence national governments. What do you think about that?
So it's true. He went over to the NSF.
Yeah, he tried to recruit me.
What? You work for the NSF? Did he really expect you to believe that UNATCO's part of some global conspiracy?
I waxed his boss. Maybe he'll get the message.
Maybe he will, but I somehow doubt it.
If there's a conspiracy, it's a VersaLife. They're the ones making money off the play.
And a lot of money, too.
Whatever his politics, I'm still going to miss your brother. Tell him that if you see him.
I will. If I get the opportunity to.
I don't think it will be long before VersaLife steps up production of the vaccine.
Any day now, right? And they might keep saying that forever.
I don't think it will be long before VersaLife steps up production of the vaccine.
Let's go and check this out, shall we? And see if there's any money for us. There might be, and there might not. There's 750 in here for us, which gives us a very impressive 6,097. Let's head away from here and go and have a look in there. That is already open. I did not open that. And you nearly fell off that ledge. Good thing they can't. Is there anything in here that makes going in worth it? The answer is no.
We sure showed that rich bastard Lebedev, didn't we?
I certainly did.
Back to the same old routine.
Some things never change.
Agent Navarra is telling everybody you're the best recruit we've ever had.
Really? She quite likes what I do.
We sure cleaned house tonight.
That we did.
Heard you're shipping out to Hong Kong. Good luck.
I am? That's news to me.
Never seen HQ so crowded during graveyard.
It's pretty late.
We sure showed that rich bastard Lebedev, didn't we?
Let's go into here and have a look. Ooh, and find some goodies. Marvelous. Now I'm gonna preemptively put these here, because nobody appears to pay attention to them, but if they're here very early on in my visit, maybe people will take notice. There we go. 1 and 2. You thought you could hide the second one from me? No, you cannot. Put the second one not behind the first. People won't notice it then. Nope, I still said not behind the first. How about... There we go. Much better. Let's head downstairs and see if there's anything going on down there. There definitely is. Like this.
Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Weren't you scared?
A little, but when I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
They had assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage. It was important to act before the situation changed.
How you troopers do it, I can't imagine.
Seems like they're getting on quite well indeed. Let's quickly pop in and say hello to Sam. Ooh, there are goodies there.
How are you holding up?
Fine. I completed the mission objectives.
You were ordered to assassinate a man in cold blood. It must have been difficult.
Not if you pause for a second and think about who he was and what he stood for.
It's a shame when a difference of opinion gets somebody killed. That's all I have to say about that.
Every war is the result of a difference of opinion. Maybe the biggest questions can only be answered by the greatest of conflicts.
Let's hope not, or we're on the brink of another world war. Speaking of which, tell me what you need. I'll load you up.
More dialogue that's different. You don't get that if you don't kill Lebedev. as for our choices here, we have tranquilizer darts, not going to be using them. Shotgun ammo, that's quite useful, but there's a reason why we won't take it. A GEP rocket, that's very useful, but we have lots of them. I'm going to take the sniper rifle ammo.
Sniper rifle, 30-06.
You learn fast. I'm impressed.
You better get that, Sam. I think the call's for you. The reason why I didn't want the shotgun ammo, by the way?
You better leave that asinine behavior right here, soldier. It will get you killed.
The boxes are right here for me to get. Why are you complaining that I'm grabbing ammo? Really? You leave it there and
they're shipping you out to Hong Kong. Hate to see you go.
Again with the Hong Kong thing. Does everyone know I'm going there except me? Any more dialogue? Maybe? Also, there's not much...
Watch your back around the triads.
Thanks for the warning, but again... Ooh. What are you doing here?
Leave me alone.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. But I may walk around you, is that alright? It probably won't be. And so, when we come back, folks, it seems like we're off to Hong Kong soon enough. We're probably going to be told to go there by Mandalay when we have our debriefing. But that will be for next time. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Are you sure you want me to leave you alone?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, just thought I'd check.